Yo, how you guys doing? Welcome back to another slop video. We have a bunch of slop to get to in this video, so without any further ado, let's begin. Somebody would post this on a Playboy Cardi subreddit, out of all things, which reads, "Does this N-word have a single original thought in his brain?" And the title of the video this guy screenshotted is, "Worst Movie of the Year Just Came Out." And since I'm a Moist Critical fan, I've actually watched the video. And in that video, he's actually talking about The Weeknd's new movie, Hurry Up Tomorrow. And honestly, I don't know what this guy's talking about, Moist Critical not having original thoughts, because this movie is completely garbage. This movie was so bad, in fact, that it debuted at a 0% on Rotten Tomato. Since then, it's gone up to 15%, but that's still a pretty bad rating. If you think that's the only bad rating, Just Watch gave it a 48%, and IMDb gave it a 4.5 out of 10. And by the way, the Minecraft movie is rated higher than this movie. Just let that sink in a little bit. Minecraft movie was honestly pretty bunt, so I can't imagine this movie. This must be like a snooze fest or something. And yes, this is the same movie where that viral clip of We Can Go and "Shut up, just shut up" is from.
I hope you able to
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up! Shut up! What are you doing?
Somebody said, "I have no idea how people can listen to him. He's so dull." And another person responded by saying, "That's what it is, mate. He does 20-minute videos of lukewarm opinions in monotone. They watch when they eat. He pulls up some outrageous situation and guides you through it so you don't have to think, and you don't have to be alone with your own thoughts. And you don't have to commit to an episode of television where the threat of using your brain in informing your opinion looms heavily. Slot reaction, or as they call it, commentary." I know this saying has been used a lot, but it's really not that deep, bro. Like, the reason why Moist Critical is so popular is because he's just an average guy. And since he's an average guy, he gives average takes. That's why he's so popular. It's not that he doesn't have his own opinions. It's just most of the time he usually has a common take on a situation. And like, the things he talks about is pretty various. Like, let's take this screenshot for example, and this is the last 4 days. He's talked about Pokemon, a couple crashing their car, another terrible game, and he covered a movie. And by the way, bro, television is literally designed to turn your brains off, so I don't know what you're talking about. But when you're actually watching television, unlike Moist Critical videos, your opinions actually loom heavy. I think I'd rather watch a 20-minute video covering a murder case than like an hour-long documentary repeating the same stuff over and over and over again. Somebody else said, "It's always the same BS title, like the blank situation is crazy." Well, I didn't do the research, somebody else calculated, but out of the 120 videos he's posted, only 2 videos have that title. So, you're wrong. I also see a lot of people compare him to Asmongold. Asmongold and Moist Critical are not the same person. They're very different in various ways. One big way is that Moist Critical actually takes showers and takes care of his hygiene, and Asmongold does not. And yeah, again, this is all posted on a Playboy Cardi subreddit. Let's just let that sink in for a moment. And there's people literally on the subreddit literally glazing I Am Music. I Am Music is probably the worst album I think I've ever listened to. Like, okay, I've heard like a couple decent songs off that album, and that's it. And to calm down the Playboy Cardi fans, don't worry, he's on one of my favorite songs ever, and he works super well in that song, I can't lie. Now this next topic isn't totally new, but Tobuscus has been going out pretty sad recently. If you don't know who Tobuscus is, he was like an OG Minecraft YouTuber. And yes, he's the one who made the classic My Diamond Sword.
Sword, 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 my diamond sword, sword. You cannot afford my...
Well, for some reason, this guy's pulled a Kanye and can't stay off the Twitter for the life of him. And in the start of May, he tweeted out this, "Y'all my N-words." And he would get 31,000 likes for this tweet. Someone would simply reply with a question mark. And Tobuscus replied by saying, "Can you read?" and then the F slur. And then the person responded saying, "Is this actually Tobuscus?" Yes, sadly, this is actually Tobuscus. The guy would follow up by saying, "Why did you call me that word? It hurts my feelings. I looked up to you when I was a child." Like, if Popular Emos called me the F slur, I don't know what I'd do. Probably jump off a cliff. And yeah, that's Tobuscus. I feel like he's on something, because there's no way you can tweet that much of nonsense and not be on anything. Let's just read some of these tweets. "Social media makes white people seem like racist. I can't see how. honestly. And black people seem like criminals. Manufactured. Tell your mom happy Mother's Day for me tomorrow. I thought that this was gonna be sweet, but never mind. Spaceballs. Minimum wage should be $0. Guys who invented slavery. He's just speaking facts here. He also tweeted this. I dislike the N-word because only I should be able to say it. It is the coolest word. I don't know, that may be a little controversial. What do you guys think the coolest word is? And don't you dare say cool or coolest. And another tweet that went viral of 84,000 likes is somebody photoshopping Ted into like the Avengers lineup or something. And Tobuscus responded by saying, "You're an F slur, does that help?" No, I'm not the fun police around here, but I just feel like that was so unnecessary. Why did you feel the need to do that to Tobuscus? Another tweet that got a lot of likes is someone asking why is Tobuscus tweeting like too mad right before he died. Now you're probably wondering why Tobuscus is acting like this, and honestly I have no idea. I don't know if he's on drugs and Twitter, never go well together. And he's just saying a bunch of random stuff because he's just bored. I don't know. It also could be he knows he's irrelevant, and the only relevance he has is tweeting the N-word and F-word on Twitter. I've been making like a few videos about Kanye West and his rambling on Twitter, and he has said and claimed some pretty crazy stuff like Diddy is innocent and that he's a Nazi basically. But it seems like he's going back to normal. To be honest, not really. But look at all this positivity he's tweeted. I love all people. Me too, Kanye. I love all people too. Okay, maybe besides furries. I don't know about them. He also said this. I forgive those who have caused me pain. Don't worry, we forgive you too, Kanye. I am done with the anti-Semitism. If you're wondering like what the sudden change was in Kanye West, well, he says he's simply gotten a FaceTime call with his kids, and now he wants to change the world again. Maybe we're a little too harsh on Kanye West. He's just honestly just a caring family man. Just ignore that he had his daughter and Diddy in the same song. Just ignore that, okay? Kanye West also tweeted out this. The earth itself is in God's kingdom. God calls for peace, share love. And by the way, this is the same guy who released HH, which honestly is a kind of a fire song. But obviously the lyrics aren't that great. And surprisingly, a week later, he's still going on with it. He says, spiritual controls the physical, and at any given moment, I'll use the world as my therapist. The world is my family. Sometimes you gotta manifest that pussy. Okay, alright. Now, obviously, do I think Kanye West has changed? No. It takes longer than one night to change as a person. And Kanye West definitely has not changed in that short amount of time. Like, he's in this cycle right now where he tweets a bunch of crazy stuff, and then he calms down a little bit and it's like, God is king, family is all I need, share peace, share love. And then when he gets tired of doing that, he's gonna start tweeting a bunch of crazy stuff again. Even shortly after tweeting all that stuff about family and God, he had his chore group staying around Diddy's star and chant, how do I say this without getting demonetized? I'm just gonna say HH. You guys know what that means. But let's burn that affect the World War III drop. But anyways, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this topic style video. If you did, please let me know. Leave a like, subscribe, comment, do all that great stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.